Hello everyone, welcome to a presentation on Enterprise 2.2. What is Enterprise 2.2? Enterprise 2.2 is the integration of Web 2.0 technologies into an enterprise's intranet, extranet, and their business processes. The goal of these different Web 2.0 technologies are to enable people to both collaborate and share information online amongst each other. For example, the enterprise can use forums in their intranet so employees can collaborate with one another, and other sites such as Facebook and Twitter can be used to communicate with their customers. Advantages of Enterprise 2.2. It can easily be provided to the entire company by either utilizing a specific service or via a download source, such as a single link. The interface contains a simple layout that can be understood by all users, no matter how much computer experience they have. Enterprise 2.0 is a lightweight software that can be easily integrated, requiring the use of little system and maintenance resources. Employees are given a central location where they can interact with one another. The Enterprise 2.0 system that we'll be talking about today is called Joomla. Joomla is a content management system which keeps track of all the content for you, whether it is text, images, videos, etc., requiring no technical knowledge. For example, Joomla allows you to create and edit content via a simple interface, not having to worry about how your site is connecting to a MySQLi or MySQL database. Joomla is a completely free open source solution that is available to everyone who wishes to either create a website or an application for various purposes. Since Joomla is open source, the code is available to the public community, which comprises of both users and developers. This community supports Joomla by providing fixes for errors that arise or creating additional extensions that can be installed within Joomla. Joomla is one, if not the most popular content management system currently available, and can carry out tasks ranging from creating corporate websites to creating e-commerce ones. Here is an example of an e-commerce website that has been created using Joomla. As you can see, it looks just like any ordinary website, but because the Joomla content management system was used, they have the ability to organize all their posts, which would be their car ads, and also gain feedback as well as provide automated communications with their customers. Joomla functionality. Within Joomla, they provide the layouts of common forms used, such as a registration form. Once a user is registered, the admin can then either create a user group or add them to an existing one. These user groups are used to determine both the level of access and which functions the user can perform. These groups are based upon specific criteria, such as the department that a user belongs to. When we say level of access, we are talking about the menu items that will be used by the user to select in order to access information within the website. For example, a user from the sales department may have access to information pertaining to daily transactions through one of the menu items, whereas an employee from the customer service department will not see the same menu item since this data is not relevant to their job. For the functionality, one example is the ability to create or edit articles from the front or back end. An example would be that an employee from the marketing department may create an article on the site, and another employee from the same department may come across it and wish to make changes. Since they both belong to the same user group, the employee can simply click the option icon and select the edit function on the article. This will allow them to make the necessary changes directly from the front end of the website. In regards to the website's layout, the admin can create a custom module, which is an extension that can be placed in a specific location that is determined by the template. When creating a module, the admin has the option to either display it on no pages, all pages, or only a select few. For example, a custom sidebar module can be created to display all the company's social media. Then the sidebar position that the template allocated is chosen, ensuring that the new custom module created is in the correct position within the site. Group work. One way that using an Enterprise 2.0 system, such as Joomla, can assist in facilitating group work is for a project by allowing multiple users to log in at the same time. By having numerous users logged in at the same time, they can all work on individual components of the same project while also having the ability to view what each other completes. For example, if an e-commerce website is being built by the IT department within the enterprise, one member may work on creating the articles that need to be published, while another member can work on creating the menu items that will be used to navigate to the articles. This allows the project to be completed quicker than if an Enterprise 2.0 system was not used, since the employees would still work on individual components separately, but they would not have the ability to know how much progress each other has made. This can be a problem since they rely on the information from each other in order to complete their specific tasks. Also, they will need to come together in the end to combine the individual components, which can be a timely process. Within the company, forums can be used by installing the Kunena extension, which allows employees to post any problems they are having and need assistance with, or relevant company information. These forums can be viewed by all company employees, allowing anyone to post a comment. For example, a thread can be created for the company's latest news. Within the thread, any employee can post news such as the company will be closed on a specific date due to a public holiday. Then other employees can either post additional comments, sparking a discussion on the matter, or post some other type of news themselves. By implementing a message feature using the My Message extension, within each department we allow the employees to privately talk with one another, unlike a forum where everyone can see the post and comment on it. By employees of the same department constantly communicating with one another allows team building to occur, which can aid in productivity since they'll become more comfortable with one another as time goes on. Documentation. To improve documentation, we will be looking at an extension called Docman. The features of this extension include being able to create a list of documents for users using the built-in list or table layout. This provides a single location where they can locate documents they wish to download. Inside articles that have been created using Joomla, you can insert links to other documents, categories, and menu items. To insert these links, you are required to use Docman's link editor plugin, which is called DocLink. By utilizing the Joomla permissions feature, you can set add, edit, delete, upload, as well as download permissions for categories and documents. In addition to this, the document's owner can choose to share his document privately with a single user. From the website's front end, Docman can be used to set up a Dropbox for all documents that users can use to submit. You have the ability to track the time, date, and IP address that was used to download the file and how much the document was downloaded and viewed. Document search functionality is integrated with Joomla's standard and smart search features, allowing users to search for documents by name or description. That brings us to the end of this presentation. I hope it was informative.